Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the week ahead, get some insight, wisdom, guidance overall, see what's going on for you guys. I hope that you're doing well. If you're interested and you want to follow me over on my other social media, I do have Instagram and TikTok, both at Jadestone Tarot. You can catch me over there. And let's jump right into this reading and see what messages we have going on for the week ahead for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next week. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. We have the Earthworm. Ooh, I like it. I like that already. Off to a strong start. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That's too many. Way too many. I did see the rabbit though, so you could be dealing with some fears, a little bit, a little spooked, a little scared. We'll see. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. The Gazelle. Yeah. Okay. The Gazelle came out in the daily message. So I'm posting that on the same day, on the 7th of February. And it also did come out in Cancer's reading. So if you want to listen to their reading, you may want to, because the Gazelle's making an appearance lately. Okay, so you guys are in the early stages of something is growing, something's developing, and there is some fears, some worries, some doubts that you're having that are creeping up. Now I think this has been a message that's come through for you guys for a couple readings in a row, where it's like you're almost afraid of your own potential. The Earthworm, right? The Earthworm is all about newness, raw, new beginnings, stepping out of your comfort zone. You may feel like you're a complete newbie, like you don't know everything. Maybe you're surrounded with people who are professionals, or they've been in, like if we're talking about career, industry stuff, it's like you're surrounding yourself with people who have been in the industry for years and years and years, and there's just you. Or if this is like a relationship, let's say that maybe you've only had a couple serious relationships and you are in a relationship with someone who's maybe been very experienced, right? And so there could be some insecurities, like, oh my god, like I feel like I'm just a newbie at this, but that's not true. And you guys really need to get out of your head and recognize that you're unique, you have your own abilities, you have your own talents and gifts, and there's only one of you, right? You are indeed a special snowflake. You are. You are. And you got beginner's luck. Whatever it is that you are starting, because the Earthworm is definitely beginner energy, so this might be something that you're just starting to kind of like dip your toes into. Whatever it is that you are starting, even if you've been in this for a couple months or even a couple years, right? You have beginner's luck, and you have a lot of potential. You have the whole garden to explore in, right? And to fertilize and all that, to grow in. And just gotta get out of your own way. Similar message, I think, that came out in Taurus's read, so you may want to listen to their reading if you have any personal planets in Taurus, right? I think their reading was like, get out of the way, or something like that. So you may want to listen to their reading. But yeah, it's like, remember to stay grounded and remember who the fuck you are. Remember your potential and get out of your own way, okay? Because the Gazelle is this energy where you may overthink yourself, you doubt yourself, you compare yourself, you feel like what it is that you do, it isn't enough, or it's not good enough, or that you have to do better and better and better. Like, you're always striving for more. You're striving to grow. You're striving to succeed. And I love that about you. But you need to also recognize how far you've already come and that what you're doing is enough. The Gazelle is the energy of being your worst critic and not really being able to fully see what others see, what you produce, the work you put out there. You may feel like it's not enough. And you also may feel like you're undeserving, or you look at others around you and you're like, wow, like this person has this and this person's here. This person is this place in their journey. Like, how come I'm not there? Maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I should quit, or like, those fears, those doubts. Don't let your mind play tricks on you, Leo. Don't let your mind play tricks on you. You have so much potential. You have so much skill, so much gifts, so much talents. It would be a shame to hold that back or to downplay on your abilities. Don't downplay yourself, Leo. Know yourself. Know yourself. You are deserving. So stop telling yourself that you're not, because you really are. You really are, okay? So let's pull a couple tarot messages. At the bottom, we do have the Hawk, okay? Hawk is definitely about divine change, growth, unexpected movement. The divine hears your wishes, your callings, whatever it is that you've been asking for. It is coming, it's arriving, so you be prepared. All right, let's see what messages we got going on for my Leos for the next 7 days. The gazelle also is the energy. If you are feeling a little bit restless, a little bit anxious, or you're just kind of in your head, definitely take this week out to, like, recharge. Take some time out for yourself, to be alone, to get some rest, to get in your comforts. Be patient and compassionate towards yourself. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for February. Oh, the second week. It doesn't matter. For the next 7 days. That's what I want to say. Messages for Leo for the next 7 days. 5 of Wands coming up. Yeah, like there's such like this confliction. There's such this battle or back and forth. Change as well. No, that's too many. Messages. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Messages for Leo. We also have the 4 of Wands, messages for Leo, the Chariot, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, that came out together. So that's like a decision of where you're headed, where you're going. We have the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, Judgment, and the 3 of Cups reverse. Oh. I'm seeing a couple things. Instantly, what I feel from this. 8 of Wands. Okay, you guys, this is at the bottom of the deck. And I'm not... Maybe this will be tying into these cards. But, like, let's just talk about this for a second. There's a message I'm picking up here. It's like, I am actually seeing possibility of, like, reuniting or even reconciling with someone who maybe you have kind of fallen off with. Maybe there's currently separation between you and another person, and with Judgment, 8 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups coming out, I do feel like there is some sort of movement regarding some sort of relationships, right? We go from the 3 of Cups reversed, where there could be separation, to like 2 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So like there's movement. We go from this separation to coming together, or like reuniting with someone. And for some, this is like reconciliation energy. So we'll see if that ties in with the rest of these cards, because there's a few things that I'm picking up on. I almost feel like for some, there could have been like an argument in a relationship or in some sort of partnership. We have the 4 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. You could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Taurus. No, not Taurus. What? Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We don't have Taurus energy in here. No, we don't. Air, fire, water. So for some, you may have experienced conflicts, bickering, not really seeing eye to eye between you and your partner, or you and some sort of friendship or business connection, or like you and another individual. And so maybe there's a bit of a hiccup, and that caused a bit of a split, a pause, some time away from one another. Right, and it may have been you that are like, you know what, enough. I can't be putting up with this right now. This needs to come to an end. Talk to me nicely. Talk to me with respect. Otherwise, I don't want to hear it. Right, with the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Then we have the 2 of Swords and the Chariot. So now you have a choice as to like where you're headed, where you're going. Where is this partnership headed? Is this just going into the trash? Or is there potential to rehash and work things out and move forward? That is a choice that you, with this 2 of Swords and the 2 of Cups, 2s represent choices. And I do feel like there's a choice in a relationship. There's a choice there's a choice on how you're going to move forward from this kind of 5 of Wands fallout kind of energy, or argument kind of energy, or bickering or drama. So you have some sort of choice as to like where you're moving forward from this. How else can I read this? Is there another way I can read this? The cards came out like this, wasn't it? Something like this. Now, we're not going to make it any complicated. We're going to go with this storyline. Earthworm and the Gazelle. So if we tie it back to the animal oracle cards regarding this relationship and this choice that you have to make, you could be feeling a little bit restless, a little bit in your head, like unsure as to how to approach the situation with the Gazelle. Like, you get that pit feeling in your stomach, like you have to deal with something, like you can't just ignore the elephant in the room. I'm kind of picking up on that. So maybe this is like a situation that's kind of in your comfort, no, not in your comfort zone, out of your comfort zone. Like, you're kind of being forced to deal with it instead of just like avoiding it, and it's kind of uncomfortable. Let's start clarifying. Let's get some details. Let's look into this Five of Wands and see what that's about. Tell me the Five of Wands for Leo, Summer and Rising Venus for the week ahead. I honestly feel like there's some sort of misunderstanding that could be getting cleared up this week. Tell me the Five of Wands for Leo, Summer and Rising Venus for the next 7 days. Tell me the Five of Wands for Leo. Seven of Swords. Oh, yeah. Not about it. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe that's a plan with the Lovers. Give me the Five of Wands. Not the Five of Wands for Leo. Two of Wands. A choice. Bottom of the deck. King of Swords, King of Wands, and the Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay, so what I'm picking up on here is, like, what's interesting is, so there's some sort of fallout, some sort of misunderstanding, argument, drama. We do have a perfect pair, King to the Queen of Swords, so I do feel like this is some sort of partnership, okay, between you and another individual, whether this is romantic, friendship, business. Honestly, for some, this is romantic, but whatever. You apply it to your situation. Make the shoe fit, if it fits at all, at all. But I am picking up more of like a soulmate or committed relationship, or someone maybe you are intimate with. Anyways, with the Lovers coming out. Gemini energy could be with a Gemini. We also have Aquarius coming out. So after some sort of fallout, and currently there's separation, or maybe you guys just aren't on talking terms, someone is actually planning. This is it. Seven of Swords. Normally has like sneakiness, but what I'm picking up here, someone's trying to plan how to fix things with you. Someone's trying to come up with a plan how to approach you, right? Look at this. The Knight of Pentacles to the Two of Wands. Someone is literally coming to you with this offer, and this is someone, look at this here. This person is offering the guy in the Two of Wands this pentacle, and the guy over here in the Two of Wands, this might be you, contemplating like, what do I do with this offering? Someone wants to apologize. Someone wants to make amends, or, vice versa. Maybe you're the one who's trying to make amends. There's two different energies in this reading, so you decide who's who. But one person is taking slow but steady and calculated action, right? Someone is trying to plan. They're being very calculated. They're being very select with what they say. They're definitely not rushing in, though. They're kind of like tiptoeing their way in and seeing like if Leo wants to talk, if Leo wants to work this out. They're kind of like testing the waters is what I would say. So they're being very careful of because they don't want to piss you off. That's what I'm picking up on, because you're this Queen of Swords, right? They don't want to piss you off. You're already kind of ticked off, and they don't want to keep poking the bear or something like that, right? So they're kind of just seeing like, okay, is Leo ready to talk, whatever, right? And so this is definitely regarding some sort of partnership or romantic connection or something like that, okay? And then, so at the bottom of the deck, we had the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So for some, maybe this is someone you had an ending with, Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups, and so someone was very heartbroken that you walked away, or they walked away, but they walked away brokenhearted. And so, it's just like imagining, it's like when you have an argument with a loved one, and then you guys don't talk for a few days, or until the next day, and it just feels like shit. That's kind of what it feels like here. And so with this King of Wands and this King of Swords, this is more of a masculine energy. I feel like the more masculine energy is the one making a return or planning and calculating how to reach out to more of the feminine energy. Okay, we all carry masculine and feminine energies, not gender specific. I'm just saying based more on like the energy, the vibe. I feel like this more masculine energy with this King of Wands, King of Swords is the one who trying to make amends here. Okay, let's take a look into your energy, the Queen of Swords. I'm feeling like that's your energy. And so notice we've had 2, 2, 2 in this reading. So like choices here. Tell me the Queen of Swords for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get into your energy. Tell me the Queen of Swords for Leo. Tell me the Queen of Swords for Leo regarding the situation for the week ahead. Tell me about the Queen of Swords for Leo. We have the Tower reversed, Scorpio energy. You're sick of a pattern. You're sick of the cycle repeating. You are like, yeah. Page of Wands or Princess of Pentacles. Not Wands, Pentacles. Tell me there we go, 8 of Cups. And one more, 4 of Cups. Yeah, so again, this is a situation that involves separation or time apart or like just a break. And so after walking away, I feel like mutually you both sat and thought about it, and it was just like on your mind and just feeling like very gloomy, feeling very heavy about the whole situation, how things were handled, what was said, how, okay, maybe I should have said this instead, or maybe I should have listened to them, or like, really just thinking about the situation and feeling just like at loss here. Especially being aware of some sort of cycle that's been repeating here, Scorpio energy with the Tower. But then we have the Page of Pentacles, Princess of Pentacles here. Like there's an opportunity coming through. Maybe even an apology, right? Like I was saying, I feel like someone could be apologizing and wanting to work this out. Now, I'm not picking up on any like betrayal or like this person fucked me over and they cheated on me or they lied to me. I'm not really picking up on anything of that, at least not yet. At least not yet. I feel like there was maybe like a misunderstanding or just like, an argument over something. And after like taking some time apart, y'all are now trying to come back together and maybe work on this partnership. 4 of Wands. Let's take a look at that. At bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Wands. So there's still attraction here. There's still a spark. Kind of the 4 of Wands. Let's get a little bit of insight into this partnership, this connection. Kind of the 4 of Wands for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 7 days. Kind of the 4 of Wands for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. Kind of this partnership. We have the High Priestess reversed, Piscean energy. Page of Swords. Definitely getting clarity. Or someone that is bringing honesty. We have the Hermit. There's been a lot of reflection on this. And one more. We have the 9 of Cups reversed. I'm not happy without you. Or someone, yeah, like that's kind of what I'm picking up on. Is like someone is not happy unless they're with you. That's cheesy. I heard literally without you, I'm nothing. Oh my god, shut up with that cheesy shit. And honestly, like, I don't like that energy at all. Like, that's just my own personal opinion, but maybe that's what someone's saying to you. Is like, without you, I'm nothing. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. It makes me cringe. Because it's just like, no, you are whole, you're complete on your own. You are whole and complete on your own. Y'all come together, boom, power team, or not. I don't know. What am I saying, you guys? So, clarifying this 4 of Wands, we have the High Priestess reversed with the Princess of Swords and the Hermit and the 9 of Cups reversed. So there's been a lot of reflection going on both sides, both people involved in this situation. A lot of people, it's you and this other person. There's been a lot of reflection, a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating, trying to picture yourself in their shoes and them trying to picture themselves in your shoes and really just like doing a lot of thinking. There's been like a lot of hermit energy where you and the person you're dealing with have both kind of just retracted and isolated yourselves and really just sat and thought about the argument, your actions, what was said, and there's clarity that's been gained here with the High Priestess reverse, like realizing like, no, I want to be with this person. I'm miserable. I feel so sad when I'm not with this person, when we're not on the best of terms. Now, I do have to just point out, there could be some codependencies in this connection. Just with this Nine of Cups reverse, it's like, when the Nine of Cups is upright, this is like full self, like independence, emotional independence, not needing to rely on others to make yourself happy, realizing that true happiness, true joy comes from within, and anyone and anything else is just externally, it adds to it, but at the end of the day, your happiness is your own responsibility. Your emotions are your own responsibility, and vice versa. And with it being reversed, it's almost like, I need you to make me happy. I need you to fulfill these needs, these desires, these wants. And of course, like, we all have desires, we all have wants, and love does add to our life, right? What is life without love? But the little, it's a fine line, I would say. There's a fine line between, having people in your life that bring you joy and literally needing and relying on people and being dependent on them for their source of happiness. Does that make sense? So that's something just to be aware of, because that can be a little toxic. Just saying, but that's your situation. It's not mine. I feel like you both mean a lot to each other, and you both are kind of suffering in silence. And so someone is like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna apologize, or like, let's like work this out. So yeah, let's take a look into this Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is judgment. Just be mindful of certain cycles, though, that have been repeating themselves, because we did have the Tower reversed show up, saying, like, indicating that there's a bit of a cycle that repeats itself, or maybe it's just, like, whatever this argument is that you and this person had, it may be something that's reoccurring. It's not the first time you've had this fallout, this argument, this misunderstanding, and so it's like, here we go again, like, arguing about the same old shit, or not listening to one another, and just, like, always ending up in this situation. So something needs to change, right? Something needs to change about that. Otherwise, there's just this unhealthy cycle going on, and it just, it's not good. So let's take a look into the Eight of Wands, judgment for Leo. Eight of Wands and judgment. Time the Eight of Wands, judgment for Leo, summonizing Venus in the week ahead. So I am picking up on this energy. Well, let me shut up for a second. Let me shut up for a second before I start speaking on this. Eight of Wands and judgment for Leo. Eight of Wands and judgment. We have, okay, look at this. We have the Five of Cups, Princess of Cups reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. We'll pull more cards. Again, this is repeating what I've said. You guys currently in separation, or not even like separation. I don't really feel like, okay, this person cut me off, we're blocked, and we're never going to talk to each other again. It's more just like, there's tension. There's tension in the connection. It's off. Again, I'm not picking up on like the energy of they betrayed me, they fucked me over. No. I feel like there's just miscommunication. I feel like, again, both sides are suffering. Both sides are suffering and feeling at loss, feeling just really sad, and it's quiet, like no one's speaking here, and there's just like a lot of thinking and contemplating going on, of like just thinking of your actions and thinking of what was said, what wasn't said, and how do we move forward from this. Let's pull more cards for this Eight of Wands. This is the energy before talking, before communicating. Telling you the Eight of Wands. Seven of Cups, feeling a little bit confused or feeling just like overwhelmed, like how do I approach this? I feel like that's coming from the World coming out along with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like it's relating to this Knight of Pentacles energy of like slowly figuring out, Knight of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords, trying to come up with a plan and calculate their next move, calculate how do we move forward, how do I reach out to Leo, and how do we work this out kind of energy, okay? So the cards that fell out, we have the Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the World. I just want to say this person sees you as their world, okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles out here and the World, so there is like definitely cycle reaching a peak. So there is this ending of a cycle. But there's, with every ending brings new beginnings, right? So, what was at the bottom? So, Eight of Wands. Tell me the Eight of Wands. What's being communicated here? Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. And Death. Okay. So, yeah. So, what I'm seeing here is what's being communicated is that someone wants to work on this, or you both want to work together to fix things, to transform this connection and come out stronger and healthier. And so just putting an end to the bad ways, the pettiness, the drama, the arguing, the fighting, putting a complete end to that and realizing, like, at the end of the day, we have this beautiful foundation. Maybe you share a family with them, maybe you live together, whatever. But at the end of the day, this is ultimately what we want, is peace, harmony, support, trust, you name it, right? Insert whatever it is that you want regarding this partnership. You both want the same thing. You both have the same goal. So now it's just about figuring, well, how do we get there? How do we get there? How do we work through our issues and support one another? I'm just picking up on maybe, I'm not even laughing. I'm not even trying to laugh, but couples counseling or something like that. I don't know. That might be something that you're looking into for those that resonate with that message. So let's take a look real quick into the Chariot and see. And at the bottom, we do have the Six of Wands. So if you were to work on this with this person, I do see that it would be successful. Oh yeah, the Prince of Wands and the Sun. I feel like, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm seeing if you were to work on this, which is kind of looking like, with that, clarifying the Eight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, like communicating, like, I want to work on this. Can we talk? Can we, whatever, hear each other out? I see that it would be successful. So I think we'll just leave it there, you guys. Is like, seems that there was some sort of fallout or a bit of an argument or misunderstanding or butting of heads between you and another person. But it looks like the opportunity is there if you want to work this out. And if both people want to meet each other in the middle, I do see that there is strong potential that this could develop and grow into something better, and working through your connection and coming out stronger and happier. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there. I hope it helped whoever resonates with this. If you found this helpful or insightful, that you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.